What's up, guys? Sparebow here. This is an educational commentary of how I got third in the ending with solo Cashcup. As you can see, I played 9 games and I won 4 out of those 9 games. In my match history, I died off spawn 3 games and I died mid game once. And you'll see how I died mid game. It was pretty dumb. So I'm gonna go into my first game. So every game in the Cashcup, I got somewhere different. My first 3 games, I think I tried to land Weather Station, but I had the worst drop every time. So my first game, I ended up swerving off Weather Station and I ended up going to the gas station below because I didn't want to 50-50 the guy. I looked like he lagged out, but I'm pretty sure he was just trying to bait me to land there. As you can see, one guy landed in the little bush area, which I noticed, and I tried to W key that guy. Since in the first game, you have to try to W key people to have like a decent kill game, not a high one anymore, since they changed how solo Cashcup works, and you only need a win is 30 points. So getting like 5 to 10 kills is really good for your first game. But try not to W key. Just go for open fights, or just go for fights that you can like cause. So as you can see, I noticed that the guy was there. I was trying to key him, because I knew he was in the bush, but I kept missing for somehow. So I tried to W key him because I need something. I'm playing hella shambles. I had no max with a little pump, and he's just all around my box. He should have 50'd that, which was the correct play. He for some reason did, so I got out the box. I had to pop my cabbage. Any HP matters. Literally, 20 HP won me this fight. If I didn't have that, I would have died. And I'm just shitting on him straight up. Okay, so this is the second kill I got this game. And this guy started aggroing me for no reason. He hit me for like 60. I just peace control full box. He gets out though. Take in mind, I am on West ping. I'm on like 80 ping right now. So my mechanics are going to be worse. So I keep trying to engage this guy. And it's kind of dumb, but I need it because I have no shield and I'm really shambles now. I didn't waste that much mats, but not having shield going to the endgame, mostly the solo endgame, is really bad. Sometimes you just need to try to take a fight. But now I notice that there's 2 people here, and I try to disengage. As you see in a couple seconds, I try to run away from the fight and wait for them to fight. I just wait for that guy up there, Sansom, to start fighting Burger. You gotta be patient here. If you start the fight way too early, you're gonna get cleaned up and he's gonna win the fight. So I wait till one's about to die. I notice my opportunity and I go now. Should I get a beam? He built out 1 pumps and boom. This is a free kill right there. You're just gonna be patient when you gotta take those fights. Like, being patient is key. You can just gain so much. Like, if I jumped in the guy early, I probably would have died, or the fight might have never ended. Might have just been continuous. So now I'm set for the rest of the game. I already have my 2 kills going to end game. I have so many extra mats. I just get ready for the next zone. It pulls. I have to wait 5 seconds. If I notice, and I don't pull center at all. Center pulls all the way like over here. So I just wait and I tarp in with the extra mats I have. And then when this happens, I try to look back and hold some kids. Since even though I already have 2 kills, I still want more. But I'm not playing too aggro for them, so I just look back and wait. Now I'm gonna go into the 3rd kill I got this game. It's a little bit later on. Now, so you can see I was talking about holding kids. I'm just gonna do that right now. It's a perfect example. I see a guy over there. He's not in zone currently. It's a perfect hold. And he should get lobby sprayed by those 2 guys on the right. It's just my time to get a free kill. Boom, and I just hit him for once and I got the kill because those kids left him white. You can see I pulled 4 zone, and this was mostly because I tarped into the zone and it just gave me a better spot. I still had some extra mats, so I could use that. Well, I only had 6 bolts. Still, I had some extra mats I could have used for later on. As you can see, I didn't pull 5th zone here, so I started to try to rotate. I noticed that everybody was either fighting or trying to hold somebody else. So here, you can see that guy. He's not going to shoot at me, but these people over here are currently in a fight, and I'm hearing it. So it gives me a perfect opportunity to run without getting sprayed, because that guy up there is also trying to hold this kid. You have to be mindful of your surroundings. When you have to rotate, the best time to go is when people around you are starting to fight, or they're rotating, you can mirror something. That's the only 2 ways that you can sometimes rotate. So I just kept going. I knew this guy was ahead because of the tarp he built, so I just went above him to get a better spot so that I didn't want to be stuck on no ground. And I just chilled here. And as you can see, there's people behind. So So I started trying to look for another kill and maybe a possible refresh. Mostly because I only had 150 HP and 8 minis. And then this meta, it's really important to have full shield. Since pumps are back in the game, you can just get one pump and build out it, which is really important to have full shield. And out here, I got punished for being greedy for that medkit. It's fine, because I had extra minis that I wasn't going to use and not have a medkit. But if I didn't have those extra minis, I would have just lost 2 minis for a medkit, which really wasn't worth it. So I just kept trying to wait for another kill. I still know there's people back there. I try to be patient. But the guy in front of me noticed I was stopping a medkit and started spraying me. That was my fault. That was my mistake. I should have put a pyramid on me so he couldn't see. Or got into my full built metal. It's something I recommend. Because if people notice you're popping a medkit, they're probably going to spray you. And that guy, I just got lucky kinda. But you're going to hear your AR shots right there. And I just harpooned everything. Got some good mats. And I was just ready for endgame. I was stacked. I just got a spaz. I have good shield now. I have a harpoon. This is the best loadout you can possibly have for any of them, in my opinion. Now the new meta since stacks are in the game, but spaz, scar, harpoon, and then 2 meds is perfect. And I have basically max mats going to this endgame. I'm perfect. Even though it pulls far, I'm trying to see. Well, currently I'm looting, but I'm gonna see how I can rotate this. So, in moving, I like to go to the dead side of it, because when it's really congested, it's really hard to navigate through. At least for me, some people like to navigate through congested side more, but I think going uncon side or dead side and moving zones is a lot better. So I just try to look for my rotate currently. I just go through, hoping somebody's in there, just piece controlling myself off. And I'm just going straight right now because the right side is the congested side. I just box myself. I like to always load it in the first rotate, so I can save my hard mats till then, since hard mats is what you need. And I end up just jumping in on this guy, since I already hit him really right. He was trying to jump in my box. When people try to jump in your box, it's because they usually need a type of refresh. People aren't just going to jump in your box because they want to. They need something from you. That guy was probably low on map. And now, look, this is really key for like people that are trying to get good in solos and stuff. When you're ahead of zone, you need to try to look back or just look at height. Mostly in solos, height is really important in solos. It's a free win half the time unless you just throw. But if you're ever ahead of zone, just try to look up, and if they're all the way behind, if they're struggling and they're just playing edge zone, you can most likely 5 out of 10 times take height by just spraying them out. And here it was a perfect example. That guy was all the way back here, and he was just staggering, and I ended up shooting him out. Another guy tried to take it, but I also ended up shooting the guy out and ended up taking height because of it. Look, you see I was barely connected in wood? That's just a free takeout. That guy's trying to go for it too, I just beat him. I want them to fight for height. It gives me a better opportunity to take it. Now, I can just hold height for the rest of the game. I see that guy's loot, I harpoon it. Even though I still have good mats, trying to get any loot is really important. This guy tries to go for it, but I know my win condition is holding height right now. I don't want to lose it. I don't have enough mats to just play out the whole game on no ground if I lost height. As you can see, it goes up a mountain also. I didn't notice this, which is the key issue. But if you're ever height, you're going to notice the elevation changes, because it can get you killed. Like, if it went down elevation really fast, I could have gotten shut out. But there it went up. And I could have gotten height taken away from me. Because somebody could have been ahead, and I would have just gotten shut out, or somebody would have cranked for it. Peppers, there's 2 ways you can really lose height in, like, the last meta. In this meta. Either you get flopper paid, or you get peppered on. Somebody can notice that you're staggering in height, or they just pepper up, which is a way that you can lose height in this meta. So 1v1 situation, I don't have more mats. That guy needed that kill. I played this a little bit sloppy, but here I noticed he had no mats, and I just killed him. I just had to play back, tank some storm. It's fine if you tank storm instead of only one. It's sometimes a really good opportunity to get a shot across by just tanking storm. He can't really build, so you can just sit back, either AR beam him or just pump him, and it's a free kill every time. That's how I got my first win of the day. So, guys, this is my second win of the day. So, this game, I ended up landing tilted towers. It was my 3rd game total, but my 2nd win of the day. And I ended up landing tilted because my 2nd game where I died, I was spawned. I didn't have any loot, so I just wanted to go somewhere where I could get guaranteed good loot. Here, I was contested by 3 kids. I recommend that you never go up POI because you're mad. I got emotional, so I landed tilted. This could have gone very bad and ruined my whole cash cup. I ended up just full 50-50 his buildings. I got lucky that the best drop, since I really never land here, so I don't know how to perfect the drop. And I just threw in my building. My game plan was to WK everybody here, because I was extremely confident. So I just tried to play it slow before WKing, because I ended up coming with no loot out of this building. I had barely any shield. My loot was just awful to fight in. And mostly being on 140 ping, it's just, 80 ping, it's just something that you don't want to fight on. So I just try to be patient as possible with shield. I heard these guys fighting though, so I just try to be patient. Because even though I heard them fighting, I also heard the fight end. So I didn't want to risk it all. So I just snuck up on Dubs here. Dubs, he was running away. He didn't notice I was here yet. I just sneaked up on him. I wanted to play it slow because I didn't know if he had shield or not. He could have shield in there. I just waited as patient as much as possible. He doesn't see me yet. I don't know how. He's pretty blind and has no awareness. But I just waited. I tried to sneak up on him a little bit more here. And when he broke this rock, it was my time to strike. So, here, I should have killed him. But I play Valorant all day now, so I couldn't kill him. But I ended up just pushing him. I know he's white. I'm like, it's whatever. I'm just gonna jump in. I just fully jump in, and then I just shoot him through a stair. That's some West ping right there. That's the AD ping advantage. That was my first kill of the game. So I ended up looting all of Boney. And yeah, I ended up getting, let me see what I got. I'm just having the same loot. So I stayed in Boney for a lot of this time. I ended up staying here till second zone. I think, actually to the end of second zone. And I fought another guy here. I don't know if it's a guy. No. I ended up hiding behind this. I stood here for like a good minute waiting for a kill. I knew somebody was gonna walk by. I just kept waiting. Finally, I hear a guy start coming. Notice? I just whipped out. It wasn't my best moment, but it's fine. I still kill him. So I want the kill. I hit him white. I do not care. I'm getting this kill somehow. I should have chopped him out. My best way. I can't build. This was so laggy. You guys don't understand. Playing on 80 ping is actually impossible. I don't know how like Asia players do it. So I just keep trying to hold height. I keep trying to build. I just can't build on this thing. It's really bad. Should I get a drop shot? He hits me really hard for 80 damage. I have good shield, so I can just heal myself. But I'm wasting too much time in this fight, and I'm not going to really gain anything. I'm wasting a lot of shield too. And this guy, if I wasn't just horny for this kill, this would be really bad for me. He has no shield. I already hit him white twice and hit him for a 25 tag. He also has no mats. You can tell now. I knew that he had no mats by the way he was walking. I didn't know it was there. That was really bad awareness. So I did the stair. He falls. I just noticed on my shot and I just kill him. But look, he just had siphon mats. I didn't really gain anything apart from that kill point and 2 minis. But if I wasted any more time, or if anybody just came to third party me, that could have been a really bad situation that I got put in because of that fight. When you're playing Cashcup, you shouldn't get emotional and just fight people. That's my mistake right there. It ended up working off, but it was just something I should have done. So here, right now, it was a sweaty zone, and I had to go all the way from tilted to sweaty, which really wasn't that hard. I got in a pretty good third spot. But here, I ended up getting too greedy. I ended up trying to take a car the whole way into the zone, which wasn't my smartest play. But here, I'm just waiting real quick, and because there's only 2 seconds, there's no point in me rotating, and I knew there was a car here. So here, I tried to see if I could buy zone, but I couldn't. So I ended up getting in that car, trying to rotate all the way to third. But I'm getting too greedy. There was like, you see how the guy's on that mountain? He ended up looking at me, and I just can't chop. I wasted all my shield on this thing. I just kept going. I didn't try to stop and heal. He just beams me and I'm white now. He tries to WP me. It's a respectable play. It's smart from him. But he should have been better at WK. He was really bad. Like, you guys can see how bad he was. So, I ended up just popping that big paw trying to heal. I'm mad right now. I'm shambles. My game's over. Should I just die? Because in Cash Cups, time is an issue. In trios at least. But in solos, it's the amount of games that you've played. So I was really considering just trying to jump in the box, and if I get a refresh, I play it out. But I ended up just playing the game out either way. I ended up getting a refresh later on. But I'm in a pretty good spot right now. It's not good, it's not bad. I kept just trying to rotate to get sent to a third so I can guarantee my 4th zone. As you can see, I have no max right now. I have 400 builds. I'm not in a good spot at all. So right here, I'm trying to find the refresh. And you see that wood tarp? I noticed that and I'm like, maybe I can get a kill here. I end up running to it and I get myself in a pyramid. You see that base right there I made? It's a fake base. There's a wall right there, but it's replace bug, so you can't see it. But people were gonna think I'm there instead of here. And I just put this pyramid down as cover. So I just wait here for a little bit. So I know somebody has to walk through this. It's good cover. You can't really get shot. So I am so confident somebody's gonna come through here. Somebody eventually does. So here, guy starts throwing the pepper, and I'm like, it's my opportunity to go. I just try to jump in. He's literally 10 white, and somebody steals my kill, bro. I need this for the white health. That siphon would have been so good. But this guy was stacked. He had spaz, peppers. He got me such good maps. I was back in the game. The only big issue I had was that guy fighting me and me being 150 HP. But this guy was awful. And I put that as nice as possible. This guy was actually terrible. I don't know why I wanted to loot so bad. There's a guy hiding there. I was so spooked, bro. I thought we were going to jump in because the guy behind me was spraying me. I was scared for my life. I was trembling in my box. And I'm just making everything mine just in case I get W kill. This guy keeps trying to fight me, bro. I don't know what he's doing. I think it was easy. I just run at him. I give nothing. I just want this kill now. I'm mad. I keep trying to jump in. I end up getting away. So I get sprayed from my back. As you can see, I just got beamed for all my health. I just come back and use the big that this guy had. Just get my HP back. I end up killing that guy. As you can see, I'm near force, but that guy is in force only. So I just try to get my stuff back. I'm basically at what I was, but I have good maps now and I have a pepper. I'm looking around for another kill if possible. I really want the HP. I really need. I also have a free fall. I only have 6 minutes and 1 pepper anyway. So here, if replay didn't bug, you'll see that I got this kill right here. He got sprayed and I sprayed the floor. I didn't know who it was. He got beamed and I got really lucky that he was just 1 HP after that beam. And I blew him out of that kid who was going to spray me for a loot. I ended up just taking this dude and I pulled half. This was really lucky. I probably would have won this game if I didn't pull half. I'm in a great spot now. I just fought my big. I'm ready for the end game. I keep trying to scout for kills. I just go down a little bit now for now. My most important thing I do right now is that's in general. This is a really good loadout, but only having 6 minis is really iffy in my opinion. You can see moving zone pops, and I'm just waiting. I see that it pulls max, and you can see how congested the zone is right now. I don't really know what I want to do, but I always think I should go on that side of the game. I've started doing it, so it's really paying off. I hear those kids fighting, I don't really go for it, so you have to focus on the rotation. There's only 5 seconds left. I recommend that you never go for that. If someone's about to get on you, you have to start rotating. Those guys started fighting and I just went. I tried to get on the dead side. You can see the right is the dead side here. I thought I had a high take, but I'm messing up. I can't pump them back, so I chill out. I could have taken height right here, but I ended up getting pyramid. That was the perfect time to go for height. But I ended up waiting, just boxing again, and then just got pumped for almost 30 damage. I thought it was a lot of damage, but it ended up only being 30. So here, I see the heights only could have by one thing, so I started playing for it. I chopped them out, and he didn't go for it. But the dub shotgun, the exotic item that sent you flying, started trying to go for height. The first time he didn't go for it, but the second time he did. I ended up noticing it, and I just pumped him for 100 off the bat. I started trying to kill him, because I know if I get the dub shotgun, I cannot lose his game. So I just started trying to full W game. I should do everything I could for this kill. But this almost cost me to die. Later on, I get beamed by that kid. I'm whited. I'm connected by only one thing. I get chopped out. That guy could have taken height if he wanted to. If the guy was a better player, he would have taken height on me, which could have been devastating. So here, just try to re-heal. Get my stuff back. I only have 33 builds. I cannot hold height for much longer. If it keeps pulling max, my game is over. I need a kill, and I need Siphon too. Both are really important right now. But I keep playing till the last map. I don't want to lose. This guy starts fighting me. I almost lost the game because of this, but he backed off, thankfully. I only have 9 builds left. And I'm not in solo, so I'm about to have only 6 builds. I just keep trying to play high, looking back and storm. I've got a arm. You know me, the aimer I am. And this guy just gets aimed on. I don't know what to say. That's why you refresh for the game. He tried looking up on height. He was like 10 HP. But now I have enough mats to just sit on height for the whole game. Since he has only 6 people left, so I already know they're just about to die really fast. I gotta just start pressuring second height so they start fighting each other and it's just free win. As you can see, I could have dropped on the guy for the kill, but I didn't want to. I just wanted to secure the win, since the win is really important in the solo Cashcups. I just stand high, I just kept spraying, try to maximize the kills with the ARs from height. Didn't really get any. I looked for the flopper page just in case, so it could happen. I see the dub still in the game. I try to focus guy as much as possible. That dub guy, he can just dub shotgun up and I could lose the game for that. So I keep trying to spray him. And I spray everybody in the wood. The P90 burns through wood. So I just started getting P90. So now that they're fighting, it's my time. I'm just ready to drop down and start fighting this kid. I only have 9 builds left. I just try to put some pressure on. Okay, I don't want to get one pump, just in case. So I'm just going to keep spraying him. Try to waste all of his mats before dropping. Right here. Try to look for it. I know he's right because I was hitting. And I knew he got a kill. I don't expect him to have much mats before to fight him. So I start trying to play aggro. I break the tree for some extra mats. It could be game winning. I think he's chopping now, but he's something working. I keep trying to spray him. Not here. I talked about this the first game. Hanging stone to get damage for getting a kill when it's a 1v1. So I can't really get this guy. He's still building somehow. So I'm like, I can tank storm from you, spray me out. He could have headed me out. I ended up just tanking the storm and getting a free win right there. Now we're gonna go to my 3rd win of the day. I'm gonna skip these 2 games in the data spawn. There's not really anything to show apart from how I died in the game. I don't think you guys can really learn from that. I'm gonna go to my 3rd win of the day. So here is my 3rd win of the day. I ended up landing Orchard Split, I think. Or I ended up landing Sweaty here. Because I died the previous game all spawn. So I landed Sweaty. I knew there was a guy in my building. So I just looted it. I got 50-50'd at this building for some reason. So I just showed him. I looted. And now, I ended up hearing a guy. As you can see, there's a guy in my building. And I heard him. That's why I'm being so cautious with my builds right now. I try to bait him soon. I think I left the building so it would come up because I didn't know where he was at the moment. So I was just expecting him to be inside the building, maybe lurking behind the door. So I just kept farming a little bit more so I could have enough mats to fight. And I'm pretty sure I was contested by another guy. So I was just trying to get as much just in case I got 3rd party. When I build up to bait him, I crouch walk back all the way. I see him. Boom! Straight pump shot. 1 HP. He somehow survived that. And then I ended up losing him. I'm not gonna lie. This was pretty bot behavior. I somehow lost him. I didn't know where he went. He went to the right. I went to the left. That's pretty bot behavior. I cannot lie. I ended up running away. I keep just trying to find him. I can't find him. I run. I see a llama. I'm like, I should get this llama just in case there's other people. And this is good math. I see him. I prioritize the llama. You see my mats? You guys might have fought that, but it's just not worth it. That llama is more important to get first. Now I notice where he is. I go back. I'm ready. I'm stacked. I'm in every position to do good right now. I end up just trying to look for him. Replays are lagging, and that's not it. I don't know what I can do about that. I end up just trying to look for him. I don't really see him. I end up just trying to run away. He notices me. He sees me. He hears me. I don't know where he is. He sneaks up on me. I get beamed for only 30, and I start trying to fight it. He has a legendary spaz. This could have gone really bad. I ended up dropping down for the pump. That wasn't really the best pump. Should have built and then gone for it. And I think a really risky peek. That was really risky. I ended up just full 50-50ing that. I see him trying to run away. He tries to bait that door, which is really dumb, and I just ended up killing him. And I'm in the W key mindset. I just could have gone with the spaz. I'm ready to key everybody, bro. Right now, I'm thinking to myself, wow, I'm so talented. I get a key to have a good game, which I really didn't. I end up seeing this guy. I try to key him. This was my mistake. I forgot how audio works in this game, kinda. That guy could hear me. from this point on, and he knew I was outside lurking. And this almost got me killed. He knows I'm here. I had a crouch walk with my ADS out. He knows I'm here. He notices it. If I look at his perspective right now, he knows I'm here. He looked at that window. I'm holding this. He sees me. It's right peak. He saw me right there. I drop. Boom. I get hit for almost 130. I only hit him 100. This was devastating. But I hit him with a one pump Mac Deluxe and killing him. That's the second kill of the game. I have a legendary staff now. I'm stacked. I'm ready. I'm gonna keep keying. I just stayed sweaty for a little bit more because I also pulls this way. So I'm about to go to my third kill of the day. My awareness to the game was not the best. I'm not gonna lie with you. I just got beaten by the kid. So I just also a guy there. I don't know what he was doing. Bistick, a weird controller player. So I just tried to heal at the gas station. I knew I didn't need it. I just wanted to get the barrel. Now I didn't notice that guy snuck up on me. I got beaten. I got hit for 120. This guy's is really bad for losing his fight, guys. You guys understand. He got boxed like fishy. That's how bad it was. Boom, box. That's just high level mechanics. Boom, one pump. He just got destroyed. Spat on. I don't know what that was. He just got boxed like fishy once again. So I'm gonna skip to the end game now. I'm confident. I want to double key everybody, bro. I don't care anymore. Right here, I'm pretty sure. I just ran pipe. I feel like I said dub shotgun, guys. I know. And you know how OP the dub shotgun is in solos. I target the guy for the rest of the game. I didn't even notice that so important. That's how, like, aggressive I was right now. I wanted to kill, so I was holding for them. I didn't even notice I didn't pull so until, like, I saw a guy rotate. Which is really bad. You guys shouldn't be like me. Being horny for kills is never good. Mostly solo Cashcup. You have to be really patient with fighting game. But I know it's a blue mode where that's the dub. I ended up targeting the rest of the game. As you can see, my fourth kill of the game was a dub shotgun. I ended up just targeting him. When he rotates right now, I keep beaming him. I want it. I want this dub shotgun. It's a free win. That's my win condition. I key him. I try to W key him. But the guy just ends up shooting at me, so I leave him alone. So as more time goes by, he just sits there. I'm trying to find a rotate, and Stone's about to close. And they pulls max, because I'm on edge. And it's literally impossible to get 4 Stone when you're on edge. So I want this guy to rotate. But I want to beam him out this guy while he's rotating. Because I know I'm really confident right now. I know my aim is good like that. When I'm chilling, I have to find out a rotate. This was the smartest play. I should have rotated earlier. I was just horny for this kill. I should have jumped in his box again. But now I head in this bush because I think I can kill this kid. Also, I had to pop meds. And I almost did. I waited for him. Free shot, 27. I can't really jump in his box, so he just keeps running away. I try to jump in his box again. He just keeps running. If I was maybe an east, I maybe got in that pyramid. But I'm not sure because it was also east player. I just showed you I'm in zone. I'm not going to fully aggro him because I feel like he has meds, but he didn't. So right here, chat, you can see there's a wood wall. I didn't know if there was a wall, so I could just harpoon in. It was very unlikely that it won't for me. It's still possible, but here, I think I can just straight jump in and get the dub shotgun, because I still know it's him. But I'm just waiting for him to get in this metal box with the wood wall. So I'm just going to straight jump in with my harpoon. So I'm just patient, and zone is in... His box is in zone, that left one. So I'm like, I can jump in now. But he was still there. I'm just harpooning in. I start box fighting him. I pulled 5th again. I got really lucky, I'm not gonna lie. But I just heard King bed. I wanted the dub. I really wanted it. He had to fight me. I wasted all his max. Boom! One pump. I have the dub shotgun now. This gun is so broken. It shouldn't even be in calm. But now, I just show I don't really look for anything. I just vibe to the end game. And now, since I have this dub shotgun, I'm at win condition. I'm gonna play height, but you can't just 50-50 height. You can get one pump and stuff. It's really dangerous. As you can see in the moving zone that's about to come, I got tagged a lot while using the shotgun. I lost almost 100 HP rotating. It was my first time I've ever used a dub shotgun, so I could obviously get cleaner with it, but it's something I would barely get in an actual game. So here, I'm a congested side kinda. There's so many builds, it's gonna be really hard to navigate through it. I just go through some old builds, try to get some old stuff. And right here, I'm like, okay, it's clear enough, I think I can go. I end up just dub shotgunning. Boom, every dub shotgun has 2 shots that you can go flying with. Here I get beamed. I lose 130 HP. I lose another 30 HP. I just heal. That's a really good math. I look up for height here. I get a refresh in lifetime, chat. Look at this refresh. Boom! I was feeling confident. I was feeling streaky right there. I got my refresh again. I dropped floppers are really good solos. Dropping a big for 2 floppers was definitely worth it. I really wanted to get that flame bow, but I didn't. I ended up going for height here. I almost died here. I didn't notice how I didn't connect myself, and he just ended up chopping me out. I really might up shotgun because just in case I fell, I could just shotgun back up and not die. And I did not end up doing that and lose 50 HP. Eric could have taken height, but you know me, I am a mechanical demon. So I kept going for height, which is really dumb, but height is insane. So I won't ever give it up because I'm a height demon like that. So I just try to stay ahead. I'm about to spray everybody second height. If you're ever height and you see a dude full typing metal second height, please start spraying him. He will try to take height on you. It's just like rule number 1 when you're on height. You just start spraying everybody you see. Oh. I ended up just holding height the rest of the game. Just holding it, just spraying everybody I saw. I had 4 you know, I can't really do much. If I was a psycho, I could have gone down, try to get some kills, but I really didn't want to lose sight. I was not going to risk it. I just kept spraying. I got the supply drop to see if I could get any meds or something. So I just kept spraying. And now it's a 1v1 situation. Even though I beamed them, this was really dumb. I dropped down kinda. He could have like 1-pumped me there. But I ended up just giving up. I had a flopper and I knew I wouldn't weaken him off. He was just fighting low ground. There's no way against whites. I tried to piece control him off right there. I see the wood. I'm like, maybe I can get a kill here. Should I kill him early? But this is Wavy Jacob. He actually knows what he's doing. So he won't just run through there. So I didn't know it was him. But I ended up starting to play heal off because I didn't want to risk it. I don't want to get 1-pump. I don't want to cause either kid make me lose his game. I just secure it. I have a flopper. I know he doesn't. He's just spraying me. That's how you know he doesn't have any whites. I just tank storm. He ends up running away. I just look for him. Boom, I get a pump shot. And that's how I just win that game. I get the kill for it too. That was my 3rd one of the day. Now I'm going to go into my last win of the day. But I'm going to explain what happened in this game. I ended up just getting 1 kill. I need this game to even be close to money. It's a really important game. So now I'm going to go into my 4th win of the day. This was my last game. It was the last lobby too. So everybody was watching this lobby. I ended up going Orchard. My duo Felix told me to land here since it was a really good spot. And I really didn't want to land Sweaty again. I was going to risk it. I had top pros like Arkham in my lobby. And he lands Sweaty. So I'm not going to risk it whatsoever. And I'm just playing safe. And I landed Orchard. I didn't uncon. But there's a lot of people. A lot of people landing on the outskirts. Like Weather Station, the gas station, the slurp truck. And the Spire building. Since they recently added the Spire building, this area has been more contested. But as you'll see, I also ended up getting a kill by somebody that rotated in. So my game plan the whole time I was landing Orchard was landing Market and then rotating to Tomato. Look, I already have God loot. And peppers. Peppers are really important. I'm not gonna lie, I would drop 6 biddies for 3 peppers if I did it. I hear this guy, I'm like, okay, he's running. I can definitely kill him if I just stay here. And then I just play patient. I'm gonna get a pump shot. I know he was gonna come inside the building. He didn't loot. I think he came from slurp truck, so I just chilled out. See him, he gets a first on the box. Yeah, a good shot. He moved into the building. I didn't risk it. Boom, I went for this shot. I tried to piece control him. He's white. I tried to beat him. I want him to score. That's the last game. I just shoot it up. He's a complete AI. I just explode his truck. I get guaranteed damage. He has no math. That's what he's playing. And I end up beating him. Free kill. First kill of the game. I just get a siphon. I know there's a guy there. I'm just playing Orchard. Now I'm going to skip to the end game since it gets interesting. I really didn't do anything. Since I just got to second zone, a good spot with my car. And I just sat here the whole game. I just sat here the whole game. I didn't really have to do anything. I was just live, man. I was on Twitter, bro. I recommend you don't do that, but I'm different because you know me. I just end up sitting in Twitter when I'm in boxes. But I just chill. Nothing happens. I don't pull 3rd, but that's fine. I don't even go for kills, bro. I have 4 peppers. I win this game. I just need a top 3 to win money. But I ended up winning the game with a couple kills, and that got me 3rd in this Cashcup. I was playing for 12. I just wanted $200, bro. As you can see, I don't pull Stone. Stone pulls over there. I have 4 peppers. I have a total of like 2 minutes and 49 seconds. So I just end up starting on the side. I'm in center Stone. It's a pretty good spot. The best spot would have been on top of the mountain, but I just got here since I didn't want to waste more mass or get sprayed. I didn't really want to risk it. I'm center Stone, so I'm basically like supposed to pull 4 Stone, which I do. So I just chill. I literally have it open. I'm not going for anything, bro. I'm sitting in my box. I have no AR ammo. I'm literally just chilling, bro. I just want to play for endgame. I know I can pop off endgame, so I'm just chilling. I just keep waiting. Okay. Is about the pull? I don't need Surge. Guys, in solos, in cash cups, never worry about Surge. People are just going to W key, and it's never going to pop. Or, even if Surge does pop, you only need like 2 tags. Surge isn't hard to get in solos. It's always really low. Like, Surge didn't even pop this game. So, Stone pulls pretty close. I do wait for some people to go, for some fights to happen. I'm just patient. I don't want to rotate first. If I rotate first, I will get sprayed. I just pop a pepper and go. I go up. You don't want to go down here. Going up, it just gives you more, like, you can know what's going on more. It just gets you a better spot. So, like, if I went down there, wherever Stone pulled, it could have hurt me. If it went up the mountain, I would be congested. It would be so hard to come up. Here, just wait. Now, I'm kind of looking for kills and I'm not AFK anymore. I want to try to get a refresh for my AR ammo, really, and get another big part or something. But I really just want an AR ammo refresh. So here, the Stone pulls max. I start plotting my rotate. You just gotta look. You gotta try to make pass. That's why you don't want to be AFK in a box. You gotta think about where Stone is gonna pull before it pulls. So here I'm like, okay, I can go through the left side. You can see right side is currently left side. That's why I end up moving right. And I know left is gonna be hella congested, and I don't really see anything right. So I just get ready as Stone pulls, and I pop the pepper. I'll leave 2 left after this. End up just going up. Look how you see how it start going right. That's what you guys want to try to do sometimes. You want to try to get away from the congested side and go left side. I end up dropping layers because I noticed it dropped elevation. I just want to get as low as possible, and either I want to claim ulti low or claim height. Ulti low run in solos isn't as good a sight, but it's still pretty good. If you want to get close, that's where you want to go. So I end up just getting in zone. I see the guy on my wall, but I don't really go for it. I just want to get ahead, and I'm not in zone yet. You can see I wasted almost all my wood. This guy just WQ'd me. Free kill. I had the advantage because he's just spraying in. He needs a refresh, you can tell. Once again, when people do that, they most likely just need a refresh. You can just hold out your pump, put a pyramid in your box so they can't dare face it, and just hold it out. Just wait. Free 1 pump right there. I'm just waiting for Stone. I haven't really looked up for height yet, which some people should do in some situations, but I didn't. So I just get ready to pop another pepper. I'm just going. Here is really dumb, but it worked. Free 1 pump. Getting me just siphon mats. I just kept going. I had a Stone. Here, I see height. Look how far behind height is. This is literally just saying, you have height. Free chop out. So I just start cranking for it, bro. It's free. I end up connecting the old boat, so I have some connection. I just hold it. I end up just getting ahead soon with the peppers. I just end up popping my big too. I staggered it, which could have been really bad. But I just kept trying to stay ahead. That guy so could have looked up and maybe taken help. I just try to spray everybody near me. I don't have much AR. I think I'm 40 at this point. So I just try to look for kills. People fighting in storm. I dropped out a little bit since I'm way too high. I can get chopped out. Mostly seeing them in wood. I look for Degen right there, but I ended up just rotating. I'm gonna try to spray Bicep. He's in full metal. When people are in full metal, I assume that they're pretty stacked. So I try to spray him. People in wood, I also spray, but I don't think they have as much materials as I expected. If you're building on metal, that means you have more and you have wood for later on. So I try to waste their metal because it's like a hard material. So I just stay on high. I don't have much AR left. Degen X of taking a blue battle with me, so I could try to take out. It was pretty dumb because I have the best AR in the game once again. So it's a 1v1v1. I just keep fight. They're about to fight. I noticed that. I dropped down a little bit. In my head, I'm like, okay, it's a 1v1. I gotta try to piece control them off. Here, this is what happens when you don't play the game, guys. This is why you need good mechanics. I almost lost this. DJ hit me with the God Peak. I tried to piece control him, but I ended up just having the advantage, having height. I know max. Having height and just hitting him with the hard pump. And that's how I got 3rd place in the solo Cashcup chat. So, this is the first ever educational commentary I've ever made. Sorry if it's really sloppy, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you ever want me to make more of these when I place or just play a tournament, I can either make them longer or shorter. Just tell me in the comments. So thank you for watching. Have a good night.